So welcome to Urban Birdwing Butterfly. Today we're going to have a look at some of the host plants and how I'm potting them up. These are some Vulcans of the Aristolochia acuminata variety. I've put them in a mix of 50-50 perlite and vermiculite. It's currently heading into winter in Brisbane. Overnight temperatures are probably down to about 14-16 degrees Celsius. So I don't expect them to grow much. In the middle of this one we have a cutting of the Aristolochia ringens. Could be a hybrid between something else, you don't know until it flowers. And I thought I'd compare that with the Vulcans that we had over here, which I've discussed probably a couple of months ago now. We talked about the Black Death and that I was going to try again. So here we have the last Vulcan that I planted in there. It was out in the open, and we're using second-hand potting mix from a bunch of different pots from ages ago. The thing weighs a ton when it's wet. But anyway, you can see that the Vulcan did not like being wet continuously for too long in boggy conditions. It died off. Two of these died off at one time during that weather incident, and then I stuck it in underneath the porch that we've got here, so that it could dry out. It's dried out quite well, and now I stuck it back out in the weather. Got a whole heap of rain, and it's full on dead now. There's no coming back from that. So what I've got is I've got a tried and true that I've put in a pot sometime last year. It's doing okay. Hasn't really grown much, especially since I cut the ends off. I think it's about 3 meters long or so it's only tiny. So I'm going to put that in that pot, and I'm also going to put some more cuttings of the ringens in as well. So I suspect that these, well, the ringens I'm putting in there because I'm going to use that as a rootstock for grafting, probably a Vulcan onto it, and we'll see how it goes. But certainly the tried and true will do quite well in this kind of pot that we've got here. So I'll just show you what I'm going to do. Get rid of that weed and that weed. Let's see how wet it is in there. It's a lot wetter than I thought it was going to be. Anyway, let's get this tried and true in there. And at the same time I'll dig another hole. Dig another hole for the ringens. And it's going to be easier to get out. So that's the root system it's got on there at the minute. So I'll just chuck that in there. See the roots down there. I haven't really paid too much attention to neatness and tidiness because this thing's it's tough, and I need tough plants. All right, because I'm no gardener, right? Yeah, everyone here is laughing at me at the moment because I'm saying I'm no gardener, but it's pretty much the truth. All right, let's see if I can get this out. Here we are. Chucked it out of the pot. More people are laughing at me because of the way I'm treating this thing. Shove it in the hole. Quite unceremoniously. And cover it up. Try and get this potting mix up against the pot. Give it a bit of a tap down. and then I'll just water it in. So you can see the root system for the tried and true. It's chock-a-block full of roots. So now that it's in this, I was going to say new pot, but it's second-hand potting mix. I think this thing's just going to decide to explode. I'll hook that up on the stand here. That nose has got something it can go at. And that's it, folks. Less than 6 minutes done. See you next time.